Yeah.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome. Come on in. Appreciate everybody joining the live stream. Do me a favor, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button. Good morning. Appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Do me a favor, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you click that post notifications bell so you don't miss any content. Good morning, folks. Welcome in. Let's see here. We should sign a defensive tackle. Jordan Phillips is fine. He'd probably be an upgrade, honestly. It looks like there has been some signings though going on this morning. I think CJ Berthead actually got signed this morning to Miami's practice squad, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, CJ Berthead got signed. Oh no. Yeah, Jaguars assigned CJ Berthead back to their 53-man roster from the Dolphins practice squad. So that's what it is. Let's click this thing. All shouts to Dan for the Mingo fleecing. Slept good. There you go. Kristen Butler. There you go. Mike Edwards is on his way to Tennessee to sign with the Tennessee Titans. Sounds like there's so Mike Edwards, a safety. Bills are signing Quentin Jefferson after he got released from the Cleveland Browns. So we got some guys around the league getting picked up as we speak right now, as you can see. So a lot of people getting picked up, man. Damn, Dexter Lawrence has 9 sacks. I was just looking at that. Anyways, appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Do me a favor, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. When I see a title of David Canales in it, I'm all for it because y'all know I'm not a fan. Laugh out loud. Kristen. Yes, we do. What's going on, Arrow Lockley? I appreciate you joining, man. Yeah, today we're gonna watch some of the game film. I figured why not? We haven't done that in a while. It's hard to really break down game film when this team is just cheeks, man. It's hard to break down. Like I did it all last year, even when we were cheeks. I should have continued to do it this year, but I didn't. It is what it is. It is what it is. We had some fun breaking it down last year. So we'll break down some game film. We'll watch some of it. But, you know, it is what it is. I do want to talk about a couple things. Let me find something here. First things first, I do want to pull this up. And I want to talk about this trade yesterday. But I really want to pull this up because this kind of puts things in perspective for me. All right. Hold on. Pull this up. All right. So notable wide receivers, Jonathan Mingo. Notable wide receivers drafted after Jonathan Mingo last year. Jaden Reed, better. Rashid Rice, better. Tank Dell, better. Cedric Tillman, probably better. Josh Downs, definitely better. Michael Wilson, better. Tavion Wicks, better. Puka Nacua, better. Demario Douglas, better. All these guys are better than Jonathan Mingo ever was and ever will be. Okay? But we're going to break down this trade real quick because we rolled into this 2023 season with lofty dreams after drafting. You know, you draft Bryce Young, you pair him up with this big physical wideout and Jonathan Mingo from Ole Miss. The idea was to forge that Joe Burrow, Chase style quarterback tandem, quarterback, wide receiver tandem. But you were hoping that it would light up the league, The reality is that we're just a hot mess express. And Mingo shipped off to Dallas. You get Bryce Young, his future shaky as hell, and a roster that's basically grasping for air. So, Panthers draft Mingo. Basically, they were hoping for a miracle that never came. You got Scott Fitter, who drafts Jonathan Mingo with all these high hopes, right? The idea was simple. Get a guy who could bring both the speed, power to the field, let him develop into Bryce Young's go-to target. And even the head coach, Frank Wright, sounded optimistic, calling Mingo a great fit for the scheme. A player with elite ball skills. And that was then. You fast forward to now, Mingo's getting traded to the Dallas Cowboys for a 4th round pick. His production tanked with 12 catches and basically a ton of disappointments. He looked out of sync. He looked underutilized. And frankly, like a waste of potential on a team that couldn't figure out what the hell to do with him. At the trade deadline, Dan Morgan got rid of Mingo, signaling an embarrassing end to what was supposed to be a cornerstone partnership. Dan Morgan managed to snag better return than they did for Deontay Johnson in a 5th round pick swap. And it's hardly a win, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I think it's still a great trade when you're but it's when your second rounder's out the door in just year 2. It's just it's a fact that you drafted this guy, obviously knowing damn well that the scouting, that it proves that our scouting room does not know how to scout talent. And Scott Fitter was cheeks at that as well. Scott Fitter was cheeks at scouting talent, ladies and gentlemen. That's what he was. Absolute cheeks. What? That's what he was. Absolute cheeks. Like, if we talk about the drafts that Scott Fitter did, you were probably wondering what he was doing every day.
Smoke weed every day.
And that's probably what he was doing. You know, that's probably what he's doing. Scott Fitter, I mean, I tell you.
Uh-oh, retard alert.
Yeah, that's what Scott Fitter was. That's what Scott Fitterer was, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And here's the thing. You get Bryce Young, a quarterback in limbo. As for Bryce Young, things don't look much better. He's coming off his first game winning drive, squeaking by the Saints, but his future, anything but secure. First year head coach Dave Canales hasn't even committed to Young for the next game, which we're going to talk more about too. You draft a guy at number 1 and you're still waffling between the fact that between him and Andy freaking Dalton. Like Canales claimed, he's still working through the decision. And yeah, because nothing screams confidence like the indecisiveness over your quarterback, right? Young has shown some flashes, but this team's endless offensive struggles are dragging him down too. Like, I have to give it, like, as much as I don't believe in Bryce Young, but there's also other issues than that. And I think within the poll chat today, you should be saying, no, it's not the main issue. I think his play calling is an issue, but it's not the main issue. It's not the main issue. But it is an issue. That's why I made the title the way that it is. you're playing with a rotating cast of rookie receivers, which that doesn't help. But the good thing is for those rookie wide receivers is that they're developing. We're seeing it right in front of our eyes. Xavier Legette's always somehow finding the end zone. What is this? 3-4 straight games? Jalen Coker's found the end zone 2 or 3 times. He's getting open, creating separation. Jadavion Sanders is our leading receiver on this team now. He's starting to come into his own with blocking as well. He's developed better in the blocking scheme. You get Adam Thielen back in the slot. Mr. Reliable. So now that Bryce has Adam Thielen, Jalen Coker, Xavier Legette, Jadavion Sanders, the question is, are we going to see a better Bryce Young? Are we going to continue to see him progress better? Are we going to see this kid finally to develop into that first-round draft pick that we were hoping to see? Was the benching what he needed? Is Dave Canales going to finally start this kid? Like, there's a lot of questions you can ask right now as a Carolina Panthers fan that people aren't asking. And I'm just saying, we have to look at the big, there's multiple questions, but we have to look at the bigger picture here. You know, Deontay Johnson got shipped off to Baltimore. Adam Thielen's the closest thing they had to a reliable target. Obviously, he's nursing a hamstring injury, but he'll be back. So you're left with Jadavion Sanders, Xavier Legette, Jalen Coker, and he made it work. Which he's barely had time to find the locker room and let alone develop chemistry with their quarterback, especially with Bryce Young. They've had very little bit of time to have chemistry, and I felt like these past 2 games they really have developed that chemistry between the group. But again, we still have roster issues that continue here. Like, this roster is still paper thin, especially with defensive lineman Derek Brown tore his meniscus in week 1. Sure, running back Chuba Hubbard's on pace to break 1,000 yards. Cornerback J.C. Horn is a lockdown corner, playing well. He's probably going to get a contract at the end of the year. I won't be, he's probably going to get signed. Chuba Hubbard's probably going to get signed. But that's about it for your bright spots. I mean, the Panthers have 9 draft picks now? I think we did narrow it down to 9. I'm not sure. I'm so confused. I see people out here saying 9, but then I see people saying 11. I don't know what it is anymore. But either way, we've got a lot of draft picks. Whether it's 9, whether it's 11, we desperately need every damn one of them to inject life into this team. The talent gap on this roster is glaring. But see, the Cowboys and Jonathan Mingo apparently see something we don't. Like, why the Cowboys think Mingo is worth the risk is anyone's guess as good as mine. Okay? Dallas is sitting at 3-5. Without Dak Prescott for a few weeks, needs all the help he can get. Jerry Jones, the ever optimist, said he still has storybook type hopes for Dallas this season, despite the mounting losses that they have. Mingo is a physical freak. Sure, 6'2", 220-pound receiver, ran a 4.46 40 with a vertical that can make some linemen cry. But physical traits alone won't fix the Cowboys' problems, especially when you've got your starting quarterback sidelined. Like, Mingo may get a new shirt in Dallas, but don't hold your breath over there, Dallas fans. He's a one-dimensional receiver at this stage. He lacks route running precision and versatility. And if anything, the Cowboys overpaid by giving us a 4th rounder for a guy with major question marks. With major question marks, and they signed this guy. They took the trade. It's a steal. It's mind blowing to me that we even got that much for this guy. Good morning, everyone that's joining in. I appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Do me a favor, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, show your support over here on the channel. Appreciate you. Bottom line is, where do we go from here? Well, the Panthers trade deadline moves were less about building for the future, but I felt like it was more about cutting losses, like getting rid of Mingo. While disappointing as part of an effort to salvage what's left of this season's wreckage, but let's be real, this team is in complete rebuild, and if they're hesitant to admit it, Bryce Young needs stability, confidence from his coaching staff, actual weapons, not a carousel of rookies and washed-up veterans. But I think for any quarterback, that's what they need, stability, confidence from this coaching staff. No matter if it's Bryce Young, no matter if it's Andy Dalton, no matter whoever the quarterback is, that's what they need. And we've not done that for anybody that comes here. Maybe besides when Teddy Bridgewater got here. I mean, he had weapons. But we kind of stop going through this carousel of rookies and washed up veterans. Like, we need to keep the rookies in-house that are developing and becoming the future of the franchise. Just like Xavier Legette, Jalen Coker, Jadavion Sanders, Trevin Wallace. We finally got a guy that's developing, Chuba Hubbard. We finally got a guy that's staying healthy, but we always knew was going to be an elite corner, J.C. Horn. You got Derek Brown on the defensive line. It's time to start working around these guys and stop going through this retooling phase and finding washed up veterans on free agency and spending your cap on that and getting the same results year in and year out. It's the same carousel we've been on. And it's the same ride we've been on thousands of times. And I'm just getting sick of going in the same circle over and over again where I'm about to just fucking puke. We deserve better as Panthers fans. We deserve better than this parade of screw-ups and half-hearted efforts. Like, the front office better hope they can pull a rabbit out of their ass in this upcoming draft. And probably more than one. Because we're going to be looking at yet another year of watching this franchise spin its wheel into the mud. And I just don't know how much more I could take of that. Appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Do me a favor, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. I think we're trying to get a sturdy foundation. It's still a bit muddy for sure. Yep. Yeah, and here's another thing. Here is another one right here. Like, someone came in my chat yesterday. I can't remember who it was just like, Jonathan Mingo's not the problem. Among 72 wide receivers with at least 50 receptions since the start of last season, Jonathan Mingo ranks 72nd in receiving yards, 71st in yards per route run, and 72nd in catch rate. And we're going to say Jonathan Mingo is not the problem. I hope that guy comes back. I think his name was Chad Johnson, actually. Like Chad Ochocinco, but his name was Chad Johnson in the chat. I would love for him to explain to me why this right here. That's not very good, no matter what way you look at it. There's your PFF grades. Bryce on 3rd and 4th down versus the Saints. Trying to see here. All right, nothing else is going on right now. All right, I just want to see if there's anything going on. So here's the thing. So let's just talk about Dave Canales. What's up, James? Appreciate you joining, man. Let's talk about this play calling though, and then we'll get into the all-22. But I want to talk about Dave Canales' play calling because, and this is kind of my rant for today. Okay, this is my rant for today. Because again, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Like Dave Canales somehow managed to turn an already shaking offense into a festival of misfires. And this is in the last game or two. It's one mind-numbing play after another, right? And you pull off this win, right, against the Saints. You don't let that don't let that win fool you guys. We didn't win that game. We got lucky. Half of that game was luck for us. Okay? The Saints beat themselves. The Saints should have won that game. But if it were up to Dave Canales' so-called strategy this game, would have been a total disaster. Here's the thing. You got to start with the basics with Canales out here. Let's start with the basics. He always talks about, well, let's start with the basics. Well, here, Dave Canales, I'm going to start with the basics with you. Canales is out here coaching like he's allergic to take risk, ladies and gentlemen. Every time we get a hint of momentum on this front seven, all right, on this offense, Canales would whip out his trusty bag of predictability and he would dump it all over the field. It's as if he's personally offended by the idea of taking chances or letting Bryce Young, actually play football. But no, instead he pulls back, opts for the safe and boring and ultimate useless plays. Case in point, we go back to the late second quarter, and we'll see that play when we break down the game film. And I hope I can find it to where it shows me in the second quarter and all that. But the Panthers faced a 4th and 2 inside Saints territory. Now, any coach with a half a pulse would see that this is a chance to apply pressure and put your fucking knee on their throat and go for the kill and let the offense get those 2 measly yards. But no, Canales does not do that. Instead, he attempts the classic, let's just see if they jump off sides. And it's a trick that fails time and time again spectacularly. And then brace yourselves. What's he do? He punts the ball. So just like that, you hand the Saints the ball as if he couldn't be bothered to even try. This was the football equivalent of walking up to the roulette table, right? You ever been to the casino, play roulette? You put your chips down and you say, nah, I'm good. This isn't strategy. It's cowardice. Plain and simple. It's cowardice. He has no balls. I want a guy that's going to go for it. I want a guy that, like Dan Campbell, I want a guy that's going to go for it. I want a guy that's going to get in your face. I understand that he's a rookie head coach. So I do understand that. I'm going to give him some leeway. But this is part of the learning process, Dave Canales. Be more like Dan Campbell. I want a coach that's going to be, if you're going to be so Mr. Optimistic, then be more like Dan Campbell and grow some balls and go for this shit. Who cares? You have nothing to lose at this point. You are 1-7 and before Sunday. You were 1-7. You got to start taking chances. I get that you might not trust Bryce Young, but I don't give a rat's ass if you don't trust him or not. You might as well go ahead and throw him in there and let him continue to play. And if he fucks up, he fucks up. You have nothing to lose at this point. Everybody in Carolina, I've even heard fans say they were pissed off that they won the Saints game because they want the number 1 overall pick. Carolina Panthers fans are so torn between winning and losing, it's not even funny. People want the number 1 overall pick, but then they also don't want to lose. You can't have it both ways, ladies and gentlemen. And we're torn as a fan base between the two. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know if y'all have seen Twitter, but it's been pretty interesting lately. It's been pretty interesting lately. But here's the thing. We got to talk about these screen passes. He loves screen passes like they're going out of style, but it's safe. It's conservative. It's as if that 4th and 2 wasn't bad enough for me, as least I was watching. Canales' game plan was filled with head-scratching decisions with screen passes as the star of his bizarre play calling. It's almost as if Canales thinks that that screen passes are a magic spell that will save this offense. And time again, he had Young showing screens that went absolutely nowhere, only to rinse and repeat. There's only so many times you can watch a screen pass get snuffed out at the line of scrimmage before you start questioning if the man calling the plays has a clue as to what he is doing. And let's not even get started on the swing passes of Miles Sanders, which actually collectively manages to lose like 5 yards every single time. 5 yards every single time in the wrong direction. At this point, it feels like Dave Canales' play call book consists of only 2 pages: screen pass and punt. 3rd down disaster, non-existent run game. Okay, so we're talking about speaking of unpredictability and garbage. Let's talk about 3rd down. Canales treated 3rd down like the goal was to see how quickly they could get off the field, because these calls were so flat, so inspired, which we're going to see all of it. It was like watching a team that hasn't even tried to convert. Meanwhile, Canales all but ignored the only reliable weapon that we've had on offense in Chuba Hubbard, but yet we were going to be a run-heavy offense. It's an issue for me when you tell me you're going to do one thing and you do another. It's my biggest pet peeve, just as a person in general. But you tell me you're going to do one thing and you do another. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Let me pull up this game film while I'm finishing up speaking. Yeah, we want to watch the let me see. NFL films. No, it's not film, is it? Is it film? Oh no. Hold on one second. I'm gonna pull up the replays here. Game replays. Here we go. I got it. And it's up. And we can't watch that one. Can't watch that one. We can only watch this one. Y'all probably want it bigger, don't you? Let me edit this out then real quick. All right. Let's go all the way over here. Bring that down just a bit. Save that. Up there. Jeff R, I know that he's got I know that he's playing. I don't know if he's playing, but I know that he is predicted to play. Like, he's supposed to make his debut, from my understanding. From my understanding, he's supposed to make his debut. Hold on one second. Let me exit out of this. All right. I'm gonna share my screen again. Sorry. I kind of thinking it might be better if I'm on the screen. Maybe I put myself over here. How's that? Well, yeah, but I want to move myself. Hold on. Hold on. We gotta make some edits here. We got to make some edits. Let's see if that works. Change the border of container? No. Oh, wait. Can we just make this one? Okay, thank you. I was just like trying to figure out why I kept doing that. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's better, right? I'm up there at the top left. I kind of like the top left. Maybe we'll scroll down here. Maybe I'll come down here. Is that better? Maybe we'll rock with this. I don't know. We'll rock with this. Let's see how this goes right here. All right, let's get the punt off, and then but let me finish my rant, because obviously y'all are gonna get to watch this, a little bit of it, while I finish up this rant. But again, Canales, the calls were flat. Again, it's uninspired football when you watch this team, but you just ignore to continue to use that unreliable weapon they had, who was actually moving the chains when given the chance. Hubbard would get a decent gain on the ground, and then poof, Canales forgot the run game even existed. And that's the issue that I have with him. All right. Instead of exploiting the Saints defense, which had obvious holes, Canales forced Young to attempt risk throws on predictable downs or lob anything, yet another worthless screen. And it's also almost as if Canales is trying to overthink or outsmart himself and failing miserably. The Saints defense wasn't even playing at its best. And instead of capitalizing on their weakness, Canales kept calling plays. They played right into their hands in this game. If he thinks this is creative, then it's time someone to redefine the word for him. You know what I mean? I just think Dave Canales, overall, ladies and gentlemen, the cold hard truth is that Dave Canales is a damn liability, plain and simple. Like, the Panthers didn't win this game because of Canales. They won in spite of him. The offense could have put the Saints away early. Canales played it safe, mentally kept the game close enough to be uncomfortable, which is his instance on playing conservatively and throwing useless screen passes. And he managed to turn a talented I think this offense is actually talented. It's starting to come to its own a little bit. And we're starting to see the talent that we've drafted, but it's almost like he's turning it into a joke, in my opinion. There's no way around it. This was a gift to me in this game from the New Orleans Saints as we're watching Alvin Kamara cook us. There's not a testament to Canales' brilliance. Like if Carolina wants to turn things around, they need to take a long, hard look at who's calling them shots. I think Brad Ezick, the offensive coordinator, is probably itching for a chance to steer this ship. And quite frankly, he should get it. Canales' decision-making is so cringeworthy that it might actually hurt to watch him try to fix things. And if he keeps calling games like this, the Panthers are only a few weeks away from the rest of the league chatting on it. Do I think Bryce Young has the skill set to be a franchise guy? No. But does he have the skills right now? I can't say. Hubbard has the power. The defense is bad. So if Canales is insisting on calling plays like he's scared of his own shadow, Carolina is going nowhere fast. I just need to see more I just need to see Dave Canales be more aggressive. All right, let's get into the game film. Y'all like this pace of the film? Do y'all like this pace of the film? Okay. Or should I slow it down? All right, let's get into some game film a little bit here. So they got a single back set. Bunch tight end here. Tight end here. No. Is that tight end? Yeah, I think that's tight. Is that I think that is because Monroe's over there. Yeah, that's Jawan Johnson. That's what I thought. All right, so two bunch tight end set here. Chris Olave on the outside. That's just good coverage. That's just good coverage by JC there. Slow it down a little bit, Marcos. All right, let's see. Let's go with that. How about that? And then captions. Can we get them? Okay. Wait, I want to see that again. Yeah, but I want to see it from that angle. Yeah, this angle. Yeah, JC Horn's there. But I think we got lucky on that one because, I mean, if on that play, if he could have made that a possession throw, if he makes that possession throw, that's a touchdown by Carr. But I think the coverage was there. Guys, do me a favor. There's 47 people watching total. Make sure you pound that like button, hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Let's get some vibes going. Why not? Let's get some music in the background. Let's get some vibes going. Let's enjoy the day. Let's turn it down just a little bit. That's good right there. That should be good right there. All right. So we got what are we working? Oh, what are we working with here? Single back set, motion, Okay, tight end. 2 tight end set here. Okay. Just want to see. Play action rollout. And that's what you want to see, because that's the plays we want to see more of. Like, if we're going to play Bryce, we need to see more of this, because, again, guys, if you don't know what a wide zone scheme is, I can explain it to you. That's what Dave Canales runs. He runs a wide zone scheme. It's almost like it's a style of a West Coast. All right. It's a style of a West Coast, if I'm not mistaken. Someone can fact check me on that. But it's the wide zone scheme is known as outside zone. So basically, that's why it's so frustrating for me when we talk about, and I'm pausing it for a second, because this wide zone scheme that we were told, that, like with Dave Canales, is that the thing is that when we talk about this, the wide zone scheme is also known as the outside zone scheme. So it's a run-based offense. So it's so frustrating to me that we don't run the ball enough, as much as Dave Canales says we're going to. But when you learn about what the wide zone scheme is and you hear that it's a run-based offense, why are we not running more? Like, it emphasizes a lateral movement by your offensive line, precision timing by the running backs, and the main objective is to stretch the defense horizontally and create cutback lanes for your running backs. That's the main goal in the wide zone scheme. But you see a lot of bootlegs. We should be seeing a lot more play action passing, bootlegs, rollouts, a lot of flood concepts. I just don't feel like we're seeing enough of that. So I'm like, are you really running a wide zone scheme, Dave? Like, are you really running a wide zone scheme? You know? I'm just saying. I need to see more plays like this. So this is great. You got a 2 tight end set, and you've got motion by Leggett here, which he's going to go out on the inside, if I'm not mistaken. Does he go on the in? Hold on. Does he go on the inside or outside of David Moore? On the motion here. He was going outside. All right, let's just go here. See it from this angle. Can y'all still hear the music? Or is it too low? All right, so we got basically same thing here, but it's a nice little reversal, or just a little handoff with a swing, basically a swing, outside swing. That's all that is an outside swing play. I like, and see, that's the stuff you want to use Leggett for. But I'd like to see him. Here's the thing here. Now we watch this again. I'd like to see where 6 is. I'd like to see him try to cut, maybe possibly on the inside there. I don't know if he could have, but I was just looking at it to see maybe if he could cut on the inside, but maybe he couldn't. I like this play action play. Got all the passing. That's just not a good play by Bryce here. Let me see this. This is what I'm talking about, Bryce. What do you got? What do you got? He's got nobody open here. As we can see, you got Mingo over here. You've got you got Mingo over here. You've got Leggett here, and you've got Jalen Coker here. I think actually Bryce, the problem is I don't know if he makes this throw because this linebacker's right here. I was thinking maybe he could sling it over here to the outside. I wish I could like draw on this. I was thinking maybe he could sling it outside to here to Jalen Coker. But really, based off of this play I'm seeing, I mean, this is good defense. Yeah, I don't think he's if he slings this out here, that linebacker's jumping on it. And you can't get it to Mingo because he's still here. Leggett. Yeah, I mean, the safety's going to come up and here, so you can't get it to him here. I mean, yeah, this was really only your decision, so I can't be mad at this throw here by Bryce, really. This is the only play. This is the only, when we watch the game film here, this is the only play he has right here where my mouse is circling. And you could see it. And you can see it. So. I was thinking maybe Coker could make that throw, but that linebacker's got it covered. Bryce has to lead that better. That's the only thing I'm going to say with this throw here. Watch this throw again. He's got to lead Mingo for better. He's got to put some zip on this ball and lean. No. And that's that tippy toe pass. Watch. Watch his feet. Watch his feet when he steps. Hold on. I'm going to slow it down. Hold on. I'm going to slow it down. Watch this. Watch his feet when he makes this throw. Yeah, you're not planted hard enough. And that's not enough zip to make that pass. All right, let's speed it up a little bit. All right, just a nice handoff here to the outside run with Chuba. Chuba does his thing, finds the open lane, smashes his helmet into the others. That's what I like to see. Chuba's a hard runner, man. He pumps with his legs. Watch him. And he's patient. That's what you want. That's what you want out of your running back. The 3 R's in the wide zone scheme, ladies and gentlemen. The wide zone scheme, ladies and gentlemen, you read, react, run. So the running back starts by aiming the outside shoulder here. Watch again. So Chuba tries to aim for this outside shoulder of the offensive tackle. He's eyeing on the blocking to develop in front of him. He reacts. He depends on how the blocks develop and how the defense reacts. The running back, then he chooses that one of the 3 options. He found the option. And once he finds that, he makes his decision, and then he commits with speed and decisiveness. And that's what you want to see, ladies and gentlemen. That's why Chuba Hubbard is good. CJ Hill, what's up, man? Remember when Chris Godwin's wide blasted Canales last year? Midseason for his awful play the week after he started forcing. Maybe, hey CJ, maybe this video, what I said in this video earlier, somehow gets to Dave Canales because he needs to go a set of balls, run the damn ball more, just let Bryce go out there, sling it, play it freely, and just start Bryce Young. He needs to have. Here's the thing. There's 5 things I'm asking from Dave Canales. Grow a set of balls. Start being more aggressive with your play calling. Run the damn ball with Chuba Hubbard 20, 40 times. 20, 30 times. Sorry, not 40. Let Bryce just play freely at this point. Just start him the rest of the season and stick with it. Whether we win or lose, just stick with it. Because it shows that you have a backbone. And this flip-flopping back and forth is confusing as shit. And it's confusing everyone on this offense. So you flip-flopping back and forth with Dandy Dalton and Bryce Young, sooner or later, this shit's going to get it's going to catch up to you, and your offense is even going to be worse than what it is now because you're flopping back and forth with your starting quarterbacks. Just pick whoever and stick with it. Let Brad Ezek start taking over the play calling so you can focus on managing the game. If you need help and step in with some play callings, or y'all two come together and work together on the play calling. But let your OC make the calls. Well, play for Jesus, Canales is making the play calls, not the OC. Like, let's get this guy. Let's just stick with our guy and call it a day. That's all I'm asking from Dave Canales. All I'm asking. All right, here we go with the screenplay. It's such a terrible screenplay, man. It's so bad. I'm so tired of screenplays. To Miles Sanders. Watch this screenplay to Miles Sanders. This is the screenplays I'm talking about, man. They go fucking nowhere. And now we're punting. I'm telling you, CJ, he does. He's hindering this offense. All right, let's see what the Saints are running here. They've got two tight ends outside. You got Calamara in the backfield, two wide outs. All right, cool. All right. Motion by the tight end, comes blocked out the edge. I mean, this is how bad our run defense is. Watch this. Hey, so watch this watch our D line just get absolutely fucking obliterated, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this. You want to see it? You want to watch how bad our defensive line is? Right? Watch this. Just kidding. Fucking. It's honestly bad. It's honestly bad how bad it is. Watch them get obliterated. It's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. This play was a little bit better. I think this was more of a busted play to me. Yeah, and I think this is what I'm saying. When I talk about Dave Canales, man, here's the thing. If Canales wants to turn this whole thing around, ladies and gentlemen, he needs to take a long look and a hard look at who's calling the shots and the plays. Brad Ezek, the offensive coordinator, has been itching for a chance to steer this ship. And quite frankly, I think he should get a chance. Dave Canales' decision-making is so cringeworthy on this offense. It's going to hurt us more than it is going to do good. And he's actually trying to hurt us more by trying to fix things. And instead, he keeps calling games like this. And listen, the Panthers are only a few weeks away from the rest of the league catching on. His play, again, it's a damn liability, plain and simple, ladies and gentlemen. His play calling is overly cautious. It's mind-numbingly predictable. And it's downright counterproductive. You've got guys that are coming into their own. You got the skill set of the rookies coming into their own. You got Chuba Hubbard as has the power to run the ball very damn well. And this defense, we know it's bad. So if you're going to continue to insist that Canales is play calling like he's scared of his own shadow, we're not going to get anywhere out of this. Plain and simple, ladies and gentlemen. Roadmaster, what's up? Yeah, this offensive line, I mean, I tell you, watching this play, man, it's hilarious. This is a decent play. Yeah, I mean, D-Cash, I agree with you. Like, it's the same old playbook was open with the Raiders out. Yeah. I mean, listen, D-Cash, all I'm saying is this, and listen, this is all I'm saying about Bryce Young. Just start him for the rest of the season, call it a day, stick with it, because you continue to flip-flop back and forth. It's too confusing to this offense, and it's going to screw things up even worse. Just stick with Bryce Young the rest of the season. If he develops, great. If he shits the bed, then he shits the bed, and you get the number 1 overall pick. It's a win-win situation. It really is. It's a win-win situation because you give Bryce Young the chance to develop and see what he has. If he somehow miraculously changes it and some miraculously comes out of nowhere, or he shits the bed and you get the number 1 overall pick. You have nothing to lose at this point. Open up the playbook, let him go out there, sling it, play it freely. If he fucks up, he fucks up. Call it a day. But just stick with it. Have a backbone. Have a set of balls. Have a spine. And just stick with it. That's it. If Bryce Young shits the bed, he shits the bed. I don't believe in him. Yeah. You have nothing to lose at this point. You're 2-7 on the year. That's all I'm saying. Open up the playbook. Get the fucking ball rolling. That's good coverage. Damn, that's the Xavier Woods hit. Hold on. Let me see that from that angle. Hold on. Here's this Xavier Woods hit right here. That hammered. Let's see this. Hold on. No. Okay, hold on. All right, I paused it right there. Oh, this is going to be bad. Ready? Oh, this is going to be bad. No, I'm lagging. Hold on. If you can hear me. I know I'm lagging. I know. Oh, this is going to be bad. Watching this Xavier Woods hit. Oh! Look like a damn Oreo. Damn. This defensive line is just getting cooked, man. Trevor Wallace. Let me see what they're doing here. Josie Jewel, get in there, man. I think Josie Jewel's got to get better and being physical in that play there. All right, so we got a bootleg onto the outside. Finds Taysom Hill. Dude, I just don't get it, man. Taysom Hill is just cooked us in this game. All right. I mean, my God. Yeah, he did. Single back set. They got a bunch set on the outside there. Trick play. Oh, you got to make that tackle, Josie. Josie's got to make that tackle. He doesn't hunky dory. He doesn't have the physicality. Okay. Yeah, he hasn't been very good, CJ. I do think he's a leader on the defense, though. I think he's very vocal. He tries to be the leader. And that's what we need without Shaq here. That's just a bad pass by Derek Carr on that play. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Damani Richardson, though, ladies and gentlemen. Him at safety has been a godsend, honestly. Talk about another undrafted free agent talent that's worked out here. That's a terrible pass by Derek Carr. I mean, you know that Damani wasn't even on him. All right, you got to tie it 2 wide down below. You got motion by Kamara. Kamara's just cutting across the middle. Oh my God. Yeah, that's on you, Trevin Wallace. Watch Trevin Wallace here. This is a ball that Trevin Wallace probably, I don't know if Derek Carr throws this high enough. Let me see, Trevin. Does he throw it over your head, Trevin? Yeah, it's a good ball. Trevin's got to be better. He's got to follow the quarterback's eyes and see where that ball's going. That's part of the coverage he's got to get better at. Trevin Wallace is great against the run. He's just got to be a little bit better. Can't stand this umbrella coverage. I feel you, man. You just watch this defensive line, though, getting cooked every single time, every single play. Except on this one, we were not half bad on this outside. I appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Do me a favor. Make sure you pound that like button, man. I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right. Obviously, I thought, yesterday, I appreciate everyone that was in here. Oh, gosh. Obviously, yesterday, I thought there was going to be some more trades, but guys, yeah, we got 26 people watching. How many poll questions do we got? How many poll questions we got here? How many poll votes we got compared to likes? That's been the issue lately for me. Y'all can go vote, but you can't hit the like button. You can hit the poll question, but you don't hit the like button. Do me a favor. Yeah, there's 45 votes. Smash the like button. Wherever you're watching, wherever you may be, make sure you hit that like button. We should be at 45 likes. Simple, easy as that, Matt. It's simple math. We've got 45 votes and only 26 likes. Do me a favor, smash that like button, okay? Nobody's been bringing you as much content as I bring you. I can tell you that. All right, let's go. Join the Discord. Yes, sir. There we go, Kristen. Appreciate that, CJ. Yeah, that's better. That's better run defense there, especially on the outside. And if you guys are watching on Twitch or Twitter, the best thing you can do is come on over to the YouTube channel and smash that like and hit that subscribe. It definitely helps out. Yep. That's good defense, putting pressure. That's what you want to see from your defense, man. Guys, let's try to get, now we're at over 25 likes. Live goal right now, 50 likes or more. 50 likes or more, live goal right now. Appreciate it. Okay, so field goal kick. Yeah, nobody was taking those contracts. Yeah, I thought we would trade Thielen at least. I thought Jadeveon Clowney was another guy that was going to get traded yesterday. I thought Miles Sanders was actually another guy. I thought those three for sure were going to be gone. But it didn't happen. We only traded one guy. We were quiet at the trade deadline. I guess they feel like we got enough draft picks. And I did confirm we do have more than 9 draft picks. We have 1 first round, 1 second round, 1 third round. We got 2 fourth round picks. We got 2 fifth round or 2 fifth round picks. No, 3 fifth round picks. So 3, 5, 8. And it looks like we have a pick from the Ravens, which is a 6th round. And we got a 7th round pick, 1 from the 49ers, they're our own, and a compensatory pick. So we got 11 picks, by the way. So we do have 11 picks. I had to confirm that. All right, hold on. We're back on offense here. I didn't get to see this play. All right, okay, we're punting or kicking off here. All right, so we got motion by David Moore here. We got Ian Thomas down here. 2 wideouts, actually 3 wideouts set. You got motion by David Moore here. Chuba in the backfield. Obviously, we're in gun. Let's see this play. All right, it's a fake handoff. Bryce steps back. And that's just a great, it's a good throw. It's a decent throw, but a great catch by Jalen Coker. That's how you lead your wide receiver. This is what you want to see from Bryce right here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to slow it down for you. Watch how he plants his feet. He makes the throw. He leads his wide receiver. This is the progress we want to see from your quarterback. Bad snap, actually. And he leads, it's a little underthrown. Actually. Let me watch it again. It's not underthrown, but it's a little bit behind. Just a little bit. I'd like to see that ball a little bit more towards his chest and with forward progress. Yeah, you want to put that in his chest. But I like the high. I mean, unless he thought Demario Davis. Let me watch this one more time. Unless he thought Demario Davis could pick this off. Yeah, maybe that's why he threw it higher. Okay. Okay. Not bad. All right, so we got a single back set, 1 high, 2 tight end set. And look at Chuba, man, he's a patient runner, and I love it. I love it. I love his patience out of the backfield, man. That's what you want to see, man. The patience. That's the patience you want to see. All right, so we got a pistol here. Ian, 2 tight end set. You got 2 high. Pressure coming. Bryce stays in the pocket, moves, tries to find something, but then just throws that away. Bryce, was there anybody you could have thrown that to? Let me see. I mean, you could have tried that. Yeah, no one was open on that play. I mean, you could have probably tried to sling it over there to Jadavion Sanders, but I don't know how well covered he was over there. It didn't look like, unless you let him. I think if you let him, he possibly could. I mean, Bryce is trying to stay in the pocket, but you can't see nothing there. No one open on that play. All right, so you got motion by Tompkins here. More motion. Pre-snap. Dude, that's a bad handoff by Bryce. You got to hold on to that ball better, but the offensive line's got to hold up a little bit better than that. Shit. I like the pre-snap motion that we're getting. I asked for that last year, and we didn't see enough of it. Now we're getting it a lot more this year. I'll say that. Been wanting to see a lot more pre-snap motion, and we're starting to see it. I like that. That's a bad snap by Mays. Honestly, that's a bad snap by Mays. That's the second one I've seen by Mays on a bad snap. Listen, on Sunday, I have to give K Mays his flowers. He blocked well, man. He blocked well. I've seen 2 bad snaps from him so far, though. Why are we watching? Oh, that's because of the penalty. All right. Can we just move on from this? All right. Thank you. Miles Sanders getting caught. I don't know. I honestly have a feeling he might be here next year. And they run a 3-headed monster with him. Them 3. With Brooks and Chuba, but they gotta pay Chuba. That's the issue. So they might cut their ties. I can see them also cutting him and signing Chuba. The smart move would be to cut Miles and sign Chuba. All right. Shotgun. Was it shotgun? Hold on. Sorry. Missed that last play. Okay, so single back set here. Just it takes a 1-step drop back. Looks, finds Alvin Kamara. Oh, you got to. Is that okay? All right. Oh, yeah, he's down. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, he's down. Okay. I didn't see that. All right, so we got a shotgun here. What do we got? So we got a shotgun here. Tight end set two tight ends, bro. Tight end here. Free snap motion. Juwan Johnson right there. That's just a terrible pass by Derek Carr. That is just a terrible pass by Derek Carr. What a dud. Trying to wake up, man. I don't know what's going on. Let's fast forward. I mean, this is great field position right here. What did we? Ow. Oh. All right, so we got to sing. All right, play action. Just finds Chuba. But it's like a no. It's just like a no gain on that play. Play action. So so you're running a bait. All right, hold on. Can I move this back just like a smidge? I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to see something here. All right, pre-snap motion by Leggett. All right, so he hands it off, or play action pass. Yeah, but that's not what I wanted to see. You fucking piece of shit. Sorry. All right, no, still that's too far ahead. Thank you. All right, so what are we running here? All right, Legette's going that way. Pre-snap. You're running a You're running a wheel route, I think. Looks like you're going to run a post and you're going to run a corner or an out. Okay. Just trying to see what they were running. I might be wrong on that, but that's why we're learning. Let Miles be the punt returner for a game, right? Sanders is coming around with a bad quarterback play flame. Speedy 11 VR. Should I rebuild the Panthers for a YouTube series? Yeah, if you want to do it. Are you going to do it on Madden? I got to get a gaming computer to do that. I can't do it on my Mac. I've tried. It does not work. All right. Pistol formation. All right, let's speed this up a little bit. Let's get into normal here. Just a quick little out route by Sanders here. You got motion by Leggett. Good blocking up front. Nice, quick, easy play. Sanders makes the play. All right, so you got 5 wide. That's a great throw by Bryce, but still, it's like some of these throws are like, even though it's a great throw and he actually has some zip on this ball, he throws it a little bit behind David Morgan. At least on this play, he does. This is normal speed? Shit. Fuck. Yeah, it's just a little bit behind. Just a second off. Maybe a millisecond off, but not a second. So you got motion by Moore. Nice trick play here. But it's just a busted play, man. It's predictable. It's predictable. It's the only thing I don't like. It's predictable. That's some of the play calling I'm talking about with Dave Canales. It's predictable. All right, so you got shotgun. Motion by Moore. Hands it off to Chuba. Chuba's patient, looking, finding, reacting, runs, finds the hole, goes. I like that. I mean, that's just fantastic work by Jalen Coker. See, like these quick RPO plays, these are the ones you want to see thrown in there time, like here, for some time, but not every single time. Yeah. Great. Not good blocking by the O-line. Wait for Demario Davis to fill his gap. Watch Demario Davis fill this gap here. I mean, just perfect. That's what you want to see out of your linebackers. Yeah. Still a little bit behind, but that's what you want to see from Xavier Leggett. Great catch. I mean, God, great freaking hand-eye coordination by Leggett to make that catch. Bryce has just got to be better for some of these throws, man. Like, just some of these throws are just a millisecond off for me. Watching some of this. Just a millisecond off. And he's got to lead his receivers a little bit better. But I like him. I want to see more of that zip that he's throwing. But he's just a millisecond off when I'm watching this game film right now. He needs to lead his receivers more and step into his throws. He did it better in this game, but I need to see that consistently. Oh, that's a good play by Josie Jewell. That's a good play by Josie. Watching Derek Carr's eyes. But that's a bull. I wasn't sure if that was a good call. Dear God, dude, this defensive line's getting cooked. All right, I'm gonna slow down this again. Watch our D line, man. This is so bad. I'm gonna slow this down because this is how bad our defensive line is. Golly. We're just getting manhandled. Every time I watch this game film, we're getting manhandled up front. Nobody wanted those contracts. I mean, I don't think Clowney's contract was going to be too bad. I didn't think Thielen's contract was too bad. The one they probably definitely didn't want to deal with was Miles Sanders, for sure. Damn, Alvin Kamara just made fucking... That's what you call read, react, run. By Alvin Kamara there. Bootleg to the outside. Pressure by LeBron Ray. And then that's Charles Harris. But I think we got called roughing than pass on that play. But I don't think we should have. I'm watching this again. Motion by the receiver, hands it off. That's a good. Hey, that's not a good move by Kamara on that play, but good defense there by the D line to stop that run. Nice. That's a good play. Mark Burks, they did not think that Adam Thielen was worth 2 first-round picks. Come on now. They thought, from my understanding, they thought Thielen was worth at least a 4th-round pick. From my understanding, they thought that Adam Thielen was worth a 4th-round pick. Not a 1st-round pick. They thought he was worth the 4th. Okay. All right. I was about to say, Mark, I wasn't sure. I was like, yo, that's too much going on this morning with that. That's too much going on in here with that. I was like, there ain't no way that's true. I did hear that they thought Thielen was worth at least a 4th. I'm surprised by that because you only got a 5th for Deontay Johnson, but you also got a 4th out of Jonathan Mingo. Again, they've got Again, we've got 11 draft picks, ladies and gentlemen. Like, you've got a lot of room there. Now, if they get 1 or 2 more draft picks, great. But I think that right now, if we went into the draft with these 11, I'm not going to be upset. Right? I would not be upset if we go into this draft with the 11 picks we already have. I think it's fine. I do expect, like, going into this draft, though, I think Dan Morgan's going to try to trade up or trade back. I think we're going to see that once again. I think he's going to try to make some maneuvers. And maybe he can fleece somebody because he's already fleeced twice. He's honestly made he's fleeced 2 people so far. He fleeced the Rams last year in the last draft, and he fleeced the Cowboys for Jonathan Mingo. Now, again, I'll eat my crow if Jonathan Mingo goes over to Dallas and just somehow balls out. But until then, I'm going to say that we fleeced the Cowboys. All right, Saints are driving here. We've got to be in at least the second quarter. It's a bootleg, and that's just a great throw, great play. Coverage was there. I felt like on this play. No. Damani Richardson was way too far behind him. Never mind. All right. Hands it off. God dang. Yeah, but how many times would y'all consider that Dan Morgan got fleeced, though? The Deontay Johnson trade, but what else did he get fleeced on? I'm trying to think of if he got fleeced on any others deals that he's made. I mean, my God, D-line. This is crazy, man. Just watching this D-line is so frustrating. We're just getting out fucking pushed, man. Just out physicaled every fucking time. This is why we lose games right here, because we're getting outmanned and out physicaled up on the front. And finally, okay. I mean, I know we won this game. I watched the whole game, but still, when we go back and watch the game film. Brian Burns. Well, Mark, you also got to think about it. Scott Fitterer fucked up his contract that's just terrible. Watching that right there. You got to think about it. The Brian Burns really isn't Dan Morgan's fault. That's Scott Fitterer fucking up his contract. We need a Vea type on the D-line to go with Brown. We got Tuttle, but that ain't saying nothing, right? Hunky dory, yeah. We do need a Vita Vea. I'm a big fan of Vita Vea, my friend. I'm a big fan. That guy is a fucking absolute animal. He definitely made up for that L with Deontay Johnson with the Mingo trade yesterday. But Jerry Jones was probably like, man, he's got potential. Got to bring him in here to Dallas Cowboys. Fucking retard. Jerry Jones needs to go fucking rub one out and just sit on the couch. And just stop. Let his son handle it. All right, so you got Jadavion Sanders. That's a good in up the middle run. That was such a sick. I want to see this again. Let's see this. I mean, to step in. Listen, I give Bryce props in this play right here. Watch how he takes. I gotta give props where props is due, man. I gotta give props where props are due. Watch Bryce stay in the pocket. He knows the pressure coming. He sees Jadavion Sanders. Big physical tight end on a mismatch here because that's what he's on. He's on a mismatch. This is a mismatch for that corner. So watch Jadavion. That's why Jadavion Sanders is able to go up and get this ball. But watch Bryce just step in and take this hit. This is what I was talking about that I gave him his flowers for this weekend. I mean, Damian Lewis, just let that guy walk by. Damian. Hold on. Let's talk about Damian Lewis on this play. First off, watch Damian Lewis. Whoa, Damian. But look at the mismatch here. Get off me, little man. I love how, and that's the thing that we didn't see last year. I love how that some of these coaches are getting in these players' face when they make a play and they're excited. Like, that's what you want to see, too. We didn't see that enough last year in that coaching staff. We didn't. All right. Oh, shit. News just came in. News just came in. The Panthers have waived nose tackle and defensive end Nick Thurman. He's been with the team since last year, played a ton, started 4, shy total in 2 games this year. Carolina has 4 open roster spots on their 53-man roster. So what is Carolina doing, man? You have 4 roster spots on your 53-man roster. What are they working up in there? That's what I'm kind of curious about. Why are we letting Nick Thurman go, who's the only true nose tackle on this team? I'm curious. I'm very curious as to why they made this move. The Panthers have waived Nick Thurman, which would seem to port in Rel. Oh. So they're going to bring Jaden Crometti off of IR and activate him off of IR to give him a chance to maybe work in with Shy Tuttle. Interesting. I mean, if Jaden Crometti, hey, listen, you drafted Jaden Crometti, you got to see what you got there. So they let Nick Thurman go. And they're going to activate Jaden Crometti off of IR and start giving him some burn in Nick Thurman's place. So basically, we're probably going to see Jaden Crometti a little bit more on the field, obviously, with Nick Thurman getting waived. So our 6-pound pick last year, yep, out of Mississippi State, big defensive tackle, can play nose tackle. I think he could play some nose tackle. So it's not a bad move, but I also think that they're planning on they've got to be bringing in some guys or something, or they're going to move up some guys from their practice squad and give them some burn. I don't know, but you've got 4 moves, you know, you got 4 rooms for a 53-man roster. So we'll see what they decide to do. All right, let's continue. Let's speed this back up. So that's 3 spots left. Yeah, once they move Jaden Crometti, it sounds like that's the plan, Marcos. They haven't done it yet, but that sounds like it's the plan. All right, bootleg. Outside, Bryce fakes, runs, doesn't see anything, doesn't like it, moves forward. See, I want to see if anybody was open. And then I'll move on for myself. I mean, you could dump it off here, but are you really going to do that? Are you going to try to throw across your body and go to Xavier again across the middle? Probably not. You're obviously Jonathan Mingo is well covered as always. As always, he's always covered well. David Moore isn't open. You might have been able to make that throw with Leggett, but I don't know. I doubt it. So let's get back to it. And I think it's a smart move, Miss Rand, at this point. They're definitely going with players with young talent to develop them, and I think it's a smart move. I don't remember the last time Carolina literally, guys, has at this point you have nothing to lose. Why not see what you got with your young talent? Let it see if they develop, let's see if they go out there and make some plays. And then you see what you got. I think that's what we got to do at this point, because I don't remember the time that Carolina's ever done that, where they've literally have put their younger players on the field over the veterans and to see what they've got. And I think that's what they're going to do now. Instead of letting these veterans play, they're just going to put the younger players out there. Just a quick out route to Xavier Leggett, and he got hammered on that play. That throw to Leggett would have took a great QB. What are you trying to say, Flame for Jesus, on that comment? What are you trying to say on this comment, Flame for Jesus? Sorry, it doesn't make sense to me. I'm just trying to understand. Why do they show these? It's a timeout. Why are we showing a timeout? Yeah, I'll definitely get him good for next year. Was this the 4th and 2 I was talking about? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was the 4th and 2 I was talking about before halftime. And the Duff decided to try to get him to draw offside. So stupid. And then we took a delay of game. All right, let's see here. Okay. Not bad by the D line and Charles Harris there and Wallace watching Alvin Kamara go to the outside there. So we got a shotgun. You got 2 tight end bunch there. Got a bunch set. This kind of on the inside there, looks like. Taysom Hill. Oh my God. Taysom Hill took his eyes right off before he threw that. I mean, that's just like he took your eyes off of it. That's awesome, Kristen. That's a perfect song. That's good coverage. Mike Jack. Just, yeah, that's great coverage by Mike Jack. I got to give him credit there. That's a terrible throw, though, by Derek Carr. No. Mm. All right, motion by David Moore. Hand off to Chuba. I felt like the Saints special teams did them no favors in this game, too. Randall Griffin, what's good, man? Appreciate you joining, my guy. Ugh. That's not the. I don't know if that's where you want to go. Hold on, Bryce. Is your free David Moore on this play? I don't know why you would go for that. I don't understand why you would go for this. I don't understand why, Bryce, you would go for this play here. How are we feeling today? I got a little extra pep in my step today for some reason. Do you really? I mean, look at this. Mingo's open here. You got to give credit where credit's due. I mean, if you're going to lob this up, but that safety's coming down. Tompkins going there. You got this linebacker coming down or a safety or a corner. I can't tell who that is. No, that's either got to be a corner or a line. No, that's a corner. Come down for Chuba. You either go Chuba, but it looks like Mingo's going this way. But I don't know if he's running this way because the ball's going that way, or if he's supposed to be running because he's supposed to be going up this way. I don't know. I think you take Chuba or you go for Mingo on that play, but that's just me. It's just me. Because David Moore is not a guy that you're going to lob it up to and for 50-50 ball. It's just not. That's just not a well thrown ball. That's actually a very dangerous play. I'm not a fan of that one. What's up, Ropp? Appreciate you joining. So Bryce steps back here. He's looking. Pressure starts coming in. Yeah, Bryce, you've either got to move out the pocket or you got to throw that ball earlier. Is anybody open on this play? All right, let's see here. You can't take the sack here. Not when you're in red zone territory. All right, nobody's here. You check it down. He's going to come down. He's here, but Mingo's right here. This ball should have already been out. Right here. Here's the reason why I say that. So we watch this play. We're going to rewatch it again. Mingo is right here. This is where you shoot it to Mingo. I'm just saying from a quarterback standpoint, you either shoot it to Mingo. Maybe you try to take the mismatch over here to Jadavion Sanders around this area. But Mingo, and you're sitting here looking for Jadavion Sanders at the middle, but you got Mingo right here on the outside, Bryce. This is where I'm talking about Bryce is missing guys too, though. Bryce is missing Mingo. This is this. All right. So Mingo, this is the second one on Mingo I've seen that's been open. But other than but that's more times than I've ever said. All right, here, Jadavion Sanders. Maybe you take it here, and then Tompkins is right here. You got to step up into the pocket though, Bryce. You feel the pressure coming in from the outside like this. You got to step in. But that ball should have been out where Mingo was about right here to that 20-yard line. When he was turning, that ball should have been out. That's just me. You have plenty of options on this play. You don't take the sack. You just don't take the sack on that play. Or throw it away. That's your three options. This is where you step up. And he didn't. Damn. Damn it. Pocket presence, man. Gotta be better. Hands off to Alvin. Lee, can we tackle? Like shit. This defensive line's just getting cooked. But damn. Just bounce it off tackles, man. It's a good throw. That pocket presence has got to be better, Flame for Jesus. He's got to step up. If he doesn't see anybody, he still needs to step up in that pocket. He's got to feel it closing. He saw an open gap. You got to step forward and make that throw. Was this halftime? Yeah, I think this led us to halftime. I don't even know if he made any audibles, honestly. Awkward occurrence, late night show. I haven't seen anything. Honestly, I really haven't seen. I don't feel like I've seen him make any audibles at all. I've seen him motion guys and stuff like that, but I really haven't seen him make any audibles. I don't know if y'all have watching, but maybe I need to pay attention more. Our DBs are better tackles front seven. That's no damn lie. I mean, Damani Richardson's a perfect example, leading the team past 2 weeks in tackles. Perfect example. All right, let's move forward. All right, single back set, motion by Leggett. Hands it off. Chuba trying to buy this time, trying to find something. Just nothing there. No, that's just good defense by Carl Granderson on that play. Bryce steps back. Finds it. Oh, that's so nasty. Oh, we got to put that in slow motion. Oh, we got to put that in slow motion. Oh, we have to put that in slow motion. Slow motion format. Slow motion format. Nobody said anything about audibles. Yeah, I haven't seen any audibles though. Oh, this is gonna be better in slow motion. Watch this. Oh, I love it. Oh, I got to do something for that play right there. I got to do something for that play right here. I got to do something for that play. Hold on. I had to drop the bomb on that one. That's just fucking filthy. That is just fucking filthy. That is filthy right there, ladies and gentlemen. Are you talking about last game against Saints? You're talking about the week 1 game? Shit's I had to drop the bomb on that. I mean, that Jadeveon Sanders play is one of my favorite plays of the year right there. Maybe besides the Saquon Barkley one. Let's go with this one. I'm really not paying attention about him making audibles. Honestly, I could care less. Yeah, the Saquon hurdle definitely is, JJ. I'm really not paying attention to it. Honestly, awkward occurrence. I really haven't. I've been just kind of watching his feet, his arm, his eyes. I really haven't been watching I'm not really paying attention to it, to his audibles. I could care less if he's audibling or not. I want to see him actually make plays with his arm, his eyes, his IQ. All right. I'm just not paying attention to it, really. I mean, you said that he's made he did a few times in this game, but I'm just not paying attention to that. All right, we can speed this back up now. Oh, shit. There we go. He did audible adjust protection. I mean, I'm sure he is. I'm not paying attention to that. I'm sure he's making audibles and adjustments at the line. I'm sure he is. But this should have been a touchdown. My God, David Moore, it's in your fucking breadbasket, dude. This is a great throw by Bryce. Slow it down. Plants his feet. Kind of, sort of still on his tippy toes. But, I mean, that's dude, that's... Oh, David Moore. You got to make that play. Oh, you got to make that play. That's David Moore's fault all damn day, man. Damn, you got to make that catch. But I'll start, awkward occurrence, I'll start, obviously I'll start checking myself on that. That's a great throw by Bryce. I'll start checking more of his audibles. I'm sure he does, and I know he makes audibles. I know he makes adjustments at the line. That's not what I'm looking at in this game film, particularly in this game film. You audible in the same formation, and but I'm saying, what I'm saying is I'm not paying attention to the audibles or the adjustments. Okay, I'm paying attention to him as an individual player. I'm looking at his footwork. I'm looking at his him stepping on platform, right? Keeping his feet planted when he makes the throws, right? Where's his eyes at? What's his pocket presence like? That's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at if he's making adjustments and stuff like that. If he is, great. I want to see him be more comfortable in the pocket and stepping up and making throws. That's the biggest key. Getting the ball out quickly as well, but keeping his feet planted when he makes these throws on platform, right? That's what I'm trying to pay attention to. And we saw a little bit better in this game. Like I said, I felt like Bryce was a little bit more confident in this game. The stats don't really show this game for Bryce Young. Again, I truly believe that this is one of his best games, in my opinion, based off managing the game, based off his presence in the pocket, right? As much as I don't believe in this kid, sorry, I still don't believe he's our franchise guy, but, I do want him to pan out. I'll say that. But right now, I'm just trying to see, those 5 things, the 5 observations, the 5 observations I saw was, like I said on Monday's stream, that his footwork wasn't a mess. Finally, he started building connections with Leggett, Coker, Jadavion Sanders, right? That the final drive, right? Right. He pieced together that final drive. That was the big huge things. That was the biggest thing for me. He stringed together some drives, you know what I mean? And then he finally looks like he's having fun out there, and that's what I want to see. So that's what I'm looking at. But if Bryce pans out during this time, if they start in the rest of the season, great. All right. Back that up real quick. Jadavion Sanders shows who he was in this game. He really did. All right, so he drops. I mean, and that's what I want to see right there. Him just drop back, step, throw. And you could tell on that throw, his feet were planted because he actually had more zip on that ball, man, to make that throw. That's the thing. He actually had some zip on that ball to make that throw. All right, so we got motion by Sanders, Chuba, patiently. I mean, he has this last 2 games. I felt like he's elevated those guys a little bit. Okay. And then look at it. That's physical. For a small guy like Bryce to take those kinds of hits, man. I mean, this is that's some physical shit right there. Look at him. Pump fake. Oh, I'm gonna try to. And he takes a good clobber there. That's what you want to see. You want to see him get physical. You want to see him get physical. Physical. I can't see. You can't even see where he's at. Where is Chuba? There's Damian Lewis. I think he's down there on the pile. I couldn't see it. That's right. They didn't count that one. Same thing again. That time he got through. Looked like Damian Lewis was taking a nap down there. There you go. Chuba. All right, so that's good. What is that? Oh. Is that on the field? I thought that was on my screen. Okay. Oh, great. That's good. Good defense on that play. Our defensive line got cooked in this game, though. That's just a terrible. Good pressure by Damani Richardson, but that's just a terrible throw by freaking Derek Carr. My God. I mean, did you really need to do that? Or do you think you could have actually made that throw, Derek? I think you could have made that throw. A little bit behind him. Trevor Wallace in coverage, though. Act like they're trying to bring pressure. Fourth down stop. There you go. Oh my God, this is so ridiculous. Who knew that his punter was this fast? If that's even their punter. Oh gosh. That's a busted play for the Saints. Good defense there. Getting pressure. Bootleg, and then he tries to. All right. Quick RPO. Josie, you got to be better, man. Anticipation, my guy. Anticipation. Oh, you got to freaking anticipate that tackle better. All right, steps back. Clowney's trying to get pressure there. Yep. What? Damn. That's lit. $20. Oh. Nice. All right. The two games we won was because we had the better quarterback. Let's hope that happens against the Giants. Yeah. Single back set, motion by the tight end, comes over. I mean, that's great. That's great that's great run defense by Mike Jack. Anticipating the run, knowing the play, making the tackle. That's what you want to see. Getting pressure, Taysom Hill. That's huge too. I'm liking that we're getting so it does show we are getting some pressure out there sometimes. Like LeBron Ray right there. Is that LeBron Ray? No, that's Ashawn Robinson. Never mind, 94. I just don't like these wide receiver screenplays, man. Yeah, we definitely got lucky with the Saints. If you guys just joined, also there's some news came out today that Nick Thurman got waived and that they're going to plan to move Jaden Crometti, our 6th-round pick from Mississippi State, up to the 53-man roster. Right now we have 4 spots on the 53-man roster, but I think once they move Jaden Crometti up, there'll be 3 roster spots left available, from my understanding right now. Just wanted to give you a heads up if you're just joining and you didn't see that news that came out. All right, shotgun. Just another dump off, man. That's the conservative shit I'm talking about. That's how many plays have we just saw on this? I mean, I'm pretty sure we just saw 3 straight screenplays. This is the shit I'm talking about. Here's one. So there's one. I mean, basically, an RPO is basically another screenplay. I mean, that's 2. I'm going to count it as a screenplay because RPOs are basically screens. And then another screenplay, another dump off. Like, this is the conservative shit that's a liability with Dave Canales' play calling, man. I can't fucking stand it. I can't stand it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the shit I'm talking about. That's 3 straight plays that we're just going to be dump off RPO screens. This is why I'm saying it's a disaster waiting to happen. It's really hurting this offense more than anything, doing us any good. And our screens never work. Every time they do a screenplay to Miles Sanders, it's a loss of 5 yards, bro. It's a loss of 5 yards every single time. And this busted play turned into a major play there. It's ridiculous. Oh, I'm trying to get to there. Hold on, I'm trying to get back to offense. That's one hell of a catch. All right, let's see here. Single back set. You hand it off. Chuba. And goes nowhere. Bryce trying to make a play. Becomes a face mask now by Carl Granderson. No, Demario Davis. That's right. Guys, make sure you pound that like button. I greatly appreciate it. Hands it off to Chuba. Finds a nice hole. Bounces off tackles. Makes a great play. That's the shit that I'm talking about Chuba Hubbard, man. That's why it makes him a top 5. That's why he's a top 5 running back in the NFL right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a terrible. This is the play where you got to be better, more physical. That's the play that Xavier Legette's got to be more physical on. Watch. So I'm going to slow it down for you guys. Hold on. He's got to be more physical on this play. I mean, that ball's dropped in, and he just lets it go. And he steals it right from Xavier Legette. Hold on 1 second, chat. All right, single back set, and they hand it off to Alvin Kamara. Defensive line allows 3 yards, 4 yards. Let's see. Looks like we're rushing 5. We got 5 on the box. 5 up there. That looked like more like a 4-3 defense, the way they were set up there. Just a quick dump off. All right, let's get to the. I want to see Bryce's last drive here. Or does. All right, yeah, I want to see this. I want to see the final drive. This should be the final drive, if I'm not mistaken. That's a terrible dump. All right, chat. So we've got to be in the 4th quarter. I'm pretty sure this is the final drive. I've been live for over those 2.5 hours. Make sure you pound that like button, hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't already. That's a great throw. Bryce just getting back, stepping up, throwing a quick dart. That's what you want to see. That's what I want to see from him right there. Those kinds of throws. Just quick and easy, man. Quick and easy. Oh, don't do that. I hate that. I fucking hate that. Bryce, are you telling me that nobody's open on this play? I mean, is that what you're telling me, Bryce? All right, we slowed it down. I mean, maybe you could have taken Jadeveon or Jalen there. I don't know. So Bryce steps back. I mean, you could have dunked it. I mean, you got... he can't throw it, though. He just can't. He can't throw it. Because he can't throw it over the guy's head. All right, I know we stopped them on this drive. This is that's what the throws you want him to hit, man. Damn. Watch this throw again. That's the throw you want him to hit to Jalen Coker. Let's see. Steps, throws, right? Plants his feet and throws. And there it is right there on the fingertips. Just right out. Again, it's just a little too much. A little too much of a throw. Moves Mingo. Chuba on the other side. So you got shotgun. Got a tight end set there with Jadeveon Sanders. He's just running a quick out route. Quick swing route, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's just not a good play there. Okay. So Minga's in the slot. Move him outside. All right. Okay, making adjustments. Jadeveon Sanders right there. Okay. And he just yeah, once someone gets in his face, he can't make the play. All right, we got 5 wide receivers set here. Well, 1 tight end. Nope, move Sanders back. And that's just a great throw. I'd love for him to make it's a good throw. I still would love him to throw it a little bit more forward to lead Leggett a little bit more. But that's just a great play and great throw and catch by Leggett. Yep, that's planting your feet and throwing. That's what I like to see. Just so I think it's a great, great throw, great play. Leggett making a play there. I really can't harp too much on that. As much as I would love to lead him up a little bit forward, a little bit more, which I do. I think he's got to work better on leading his guys. Okay, steps back, looking, throws. Oh, I would love, but that's a PI. Hey, you take the PI call, you see it. But I would love for Jadeveon Sanders to hold on to that ball. Just a up the seam route, if I'm not mistaken, right? I know he's running like a corner, like a corner fade route, kind of post corner fade, something like that. Because he was cutting out like that, so it was kind of like a post corner, about the right hand side. All right, so you got single back. All right, hands it off, and I think this is just the Chupa Hubbard touchdown that they just basically just really just gave up on. And that's ball game. That is ball game. And we know that after what happens after next. Again, I just wanted to break down that film a little bit. Just wanted to look at it from my standpoint for really I'm just looking at what I was looking at today was Dave Canales' play calling, the plays that he was running. Again, it's got to stop. We got to stop with some of these screens, man. I mean, I saw 3 screens in one drive, and it wasn't even a drive. It was literally 3 screens and out. It went a screen to Chuba. It went an RPO play to Leggett, and then another screen to Miles Sanders or whatever it was. But again, Dave Canales to me has got to be better with this play calling. It's got to be better. I think also you got to give your offensive coordinator a chance to steer this ship. And also Dave Canales, grow a spine, grow a set of balls, be more aggressive with the play calling, open up the playbook, stick with Bryce Young for the rest of the season, see if he develops. If not, and he shits the bed, continue to play him if he's shit in the bed. Because either way, it's a win-win situation. Bryce Young develops to the quarterback that you hope that you drafted him to be during this time, and then maybe the benching works out. Or you get the first round pick in the 2026 NFL draft. It's a win-win situation, in my opinion. So I just say stick it out with him. I mean, unless y'all guys want to win now, fine. That doesn't mean that Bryce, can't do it. I don't believe in the kid's a franchise quarterback, but you never know. Again, we've seen crazier things happen, right? We've seen crazier things happen. So I don't know. I just think that you need to grow a spine, grow a set of balls, stick with your quarterback, be more aggressive with the play calling, stop being so predictable, open up the playbook, let Brad Ezek take over of the play calling, play Bryce the rest of the season. And like I said, if he develops, great. If he doesn't, well, then you get the first round pick in the 2026 draft because that's what it will lead to. So I appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Do me a favor, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button on your way out. Please do these 3 things on your way out. Appreciate you guys. As always, 3 things before I leave you. Have fun. Be safe. Keep pounding. Peace, everyone. Have a blessed Wednesday. See y'all tomorrow.